Hi guys, Joanna here, and in today's video I will be reviewing interesting Middle Eastern perfumes. So if you are a fan of my Middle Eastern perfume reviews, you have to keep watching. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, then please do keep watching and consider subscribing. So what I have here today are 7 Middle Eastern perfumes. Some are hyped already, some are just new, some I received in PR, some I bought myself. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this video started. So I'm gonna start off with the fragrances that I received in PR from Dubai collection. I'm gonna start off with this fragrance. This is called Cairo, and this is from the French Avenue Diwani collection. I have reviewed 2 already from this collection, so if you are curious about the rest, just type my name in the search bar of YouTube and Diwani and it will show up. For now, I'm gonna talk about Cairo. Cairo to me is ambery and musky scent. This has a very prominent blackcurrant, neroli, jasmine, and like a hit of sweetness from cotton candy. The fruit that I'm getting from here is the uplifting blackcurrant. It has a clean and sophisticated musk and sweetness coming from cotton candy. This has a very prominent clean and powdery musk, vanilla and amber that is quite prominent in a lot of Middle Eastern perfumes. However, this one is topped with blackcurrant and cotton candy. Really nice. To me, this is more of a fruity, musky, ambery scent. Feminine leaning, in my opinion. And when it comes to longevity and projection, let's say it lasted me around 4 to 7 hours with moderate projection. Diwani Cairo, an uplifting, fruity, ambery, and musky scent, perfect for all year round. Next up is called Hayaati. Oh, I miss saying that word. If you don't know, Hayaati is kind of like my life, my love in Arabic. And I used to hear this word a lot when I was still living in Dubai. Anyway, now let's talk about Hayaati, the perfume from Fragrance World. This to me is the most masculine leaning scent that I received from that PR package from Dubai collection. This to me is a blue and aquatic kind of scent. Definitely masculine leaning. It has a prominent masculine type of lavender along with that marine notes, apple, bergamot, cedarwood, patchouli, and oak moss. I find this fragrance sexy. I won't be wearing it though because I really find this masculine leaning. This scent profile may not be very original as I've smelled this scent profile a lot of times. However, with the 20 euros price tag for Hayaati, this is a winner, especially because Hayaati lasts and projects. My husband loves this scent because he is into beast mode kind of fragrances, and I must say that Hayaati is somehow of a beast mode fragrance. If you are a man and you love lavender and marine notes in your fragrances and you're kind of like in a tight budget, I highly recommend you Hayaati. This smells amazing from the first spray. I love it on my man. Highly recommend this if you're looking for an affordable and long-lasting lavender and marine kind of scent. Hayaati lasts more than 8 hours and it stays forever on clothes. Such a strong, masculine, sexy scent. Right, next up, I think is a new release from Fragrance World, Nectar of Fantasy. And yes, this has a very pretty bottle and it is yellow, my favorite color. Anyway, let's talk about the scent. I find this one very interesting, okay? Because This has a listed note of blueberries and acai berry. And I don't have anything in my collection that has an acai berry note in it. And I love acai berry, especially for my breakfast. So when I saw the notes, I was really curious to check this out. I must say that the acai berry is more prominent than the blueberry in here. It has some uplifting white florals as well, like freesia and lily of the valley. So having said that, it doesn't have those indolic and strong white florals. As this fragrance dries down, the sweet amber and musk becomes more and more prominent. So having said that, it's not just a straight up fruity and floral kind of scent. The scent kind of evolves, and I like it for that. So in case you're not familiar about how an acai berry smells like, it is somehow similar to blueberries. However, I find it a little bit like watered down version. It is lighter when it comes to the scent or like to the flavor itself. It is not that fruity. Acai berry, I think, is less fruity compared to a blueberry. So having said that, this captured that acai berry note, like something just to give like a touch of berries. I must say that this is a fruity and floral kind of scent, and it reminds me a lot of Salvatore Ferragamo Incanto. I know that there's so many flankers of that perfume, but I'm gonna pop on the screen which Salvatore Ferragamo I'm talking about. It definitely reminds me of that. However, of course, I cannot compare them side by side because I don't have the Salvatore Ferragamo one. But if you love that scent, you will love Nectar of Ecstasy. This to me is quite nostalgic because I remember my sister with this scent. This is such a beautiful, fruity, floral scent that is very feminine. I highly recommend it if you're the type who enjoys feminine and musky scent. When it comes to longevity and projection, by the way, I find this fragrance lasting more on clothes than on skin. And to be honest, I felt like it wasn't really projecting much. However, when I smelled the top that I used when I wore this fragrance, it was still strong, as if I just sprayed it on. Having said that, this one lasts long, but doesn't really project much, I must say. So yeah, moderate projection, but lasts longer on the clothes. That is my thought about Nectar of Ecstasy. A beautiful, fruity, floral, amber, and musky scent. Next up is Bouquet of Euphoria. And yeah, this as well is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. This is from Fragrance World as well. Yes, so they are sisters. Anyway, now let's talk about Bouquet of Euphoria. If Nectar of Ecstasy is more of the acai berry and blueberry, Bouquet of Euphoria to me is more strawberry and floral kind of scent. This as well is very powdery and it has prominent jasmine in it. So having said that, I will consider this fragrance more of a powdery floral scent. So if Nectar of Ecstasy is fruity, amber, musky, this is floral, powdery, and musky. It kind of reminds me as well of Latafa Yara actually, but this one is more of like a grown version of Yara. Like, for example, I will wear this fragrance. If you watch my channel, you know that I never like Yara, but Bouquet of Euphoria is giving me some sophistication. I love the jasmine touch in here. It is not that strong. It gave that perfect floral touch to this fragrance that makes it sophisticated and very feminine kind of scent. Actually, there is no strawberry note listed, but when I sprayed this fragrance, strawberry was the first note that came into mind. So it kind of surprised me when I didn't see it in the note breakdown. Well, it says here candied fruits, so probably it has some strawberry candies in there, right? But yeah, Bouquet of Euphoria is a beautiful and elegant scent, and I must say that if you are into feminine leaning fragrances, you're gonna love this one. If you love the idea of a grown up Lattafa Yara, then you will definitely love this one. When it comes to longevity and projection, this lasts, let's say, around 6 to 8 hours. It lasts longer on clothes. It has a moderate projection. It is a very beautiful scent in my opinion, and I highly recommend Bouquet of Euphoria, a powdery and musky strawberry vanilla kind of scent that smells very elegant. I must say that this can be a signature scent as well. So yeah, if you want a fruity, amber, musky scent, I recommend you choosing Nectar of Ecstasy. However, if the sound of powdery, musky, strawberry, vanilla sounds more interesting to you, then I recommend you checking out Bouquet of Euphoria. These two are really, really good, guys. Very feminine and sophisticated. Next fragrance is from Khadlaj, and I received this directly from the brand, and this is called Cashmere Sunshine Musk. I am so curious about this fragrance for a long time because I heard a lot of good things about it. And I have this fragrance for quite some time, and now that it's sat for a while, I am ready to give my final thought about it. Cashmere Sunshine Musk, I think, is one of the most powerful cashmere and powdery musk that I've ever tried. This is a thick musk, okay? And what I mean by thick is not only the feeling of it being thick, it is a thick and powdery musk that feels like very enveloping. And with the combo of the cashmere in here, you will definitely feel like you are wrapped up in a cashmere blanket. I have tested a lot of cashmere and musk and sandalwood combo to the point that yes, a lot of them just feels like enveloping and cozy. Well, for Cashmere Sunshine Musk, this is not a cozy kind of cashmere and musk. This is the type that will literally wrap you. This will give you like a huge scent bubble. You will definitely smell yourself the entire day when you wear this fragrance, especially if you overspray. So yeah, having said that, please do not overspray. When I see the note breakdown, I see here jasmine, salt, orange blossom, and yes, I definitely get the saltiness in here and the jasmine and orange blossom. Or to my nose, the cashmere and the musk are the most prominent notes in this fragrance. The saltiness and the white florals are just in the background, which is very unusual for me because normally it is the florals that are more forward in fragrances, or especially if it's jasmine and orange blossom, right? So when it comes to Cashmere Sunshine Musk, it is mainly the woody cashmere and powdery musk that are more prominent. I love this scent. However, I will need a mood for this kind of scent because it is very, very strong. This is in the same level as Shaghaf Oud Tonka of Swiss Arabia. So if you like that level of potency, you have to check out Cashmere Sunshine Musk. I know a lot of people are comparing this to Paco Rabanne's Olympia, but this is a beast mode Paco Rabanne's Olympia to me. And I find Olympia more on the vanilla actually and the saltiness factor. This is straight up powdery, musky, woody cashmere kind of scent with some saltiness and white flowers in the background. I highly recommend you checking this one out if you are looking for a beast mode powdery musk and cashmere scent in the Middle Eastern market. You will not go wrong with this fragrance if you are the type who only wears beast mode kind of fragrances. And the saltiness of this fragrance made it even more special. Next up, guys, is something that I am so excited to talk about because I finally have it. This is from Khadlaj as well, and this is Empire Victor. And guys, this one is so good. Actually, this is my scent of the day, and you guys, this to me is the best vanilla scent that you can get in the Middle Eastern market. Yeah, I know that is big, but yeah, that's how I feel about Empire Victor. Guys, this is so beautiful. This to me smells like a freshly baked vanilla cake with lemon shavings and caramel on top. Yeah, that is Empire Victor. This to me is a 10 out of 10. A masterpiece when it comes to the fragrances that I've tried from the Middle Eastern market. And I have tried so many, okay? This might remind you of so many other perfumes because of that lemony, citrusy, vanilla DNA, like Lyra, Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, Acrobake. But this one though is very smooth and perfectly blended. I will never think that this costs less than 100 euros. This to me smells very gourmand. However, it has a very sophisticated kind of vanilla and caramel. This doesn't smell synthetic. The vanilla that they use in here smells like very natural. Like imagine the vanilla essence that you use when you bake, and the caramel that is in here is not too thick. It is just enough to give this fragrance its sophisticated sweetness. I am very impressed by this fragrance. It will definitely be part of my 10 out of 10 Middle Eastern fragrance scents, and I highly recommend this, especially if you're looking for a new vanilla perfume to add in your collection. I know that there's a couple of vanilla new releases in the designer's world right now, but I'm telling you, save your money and get Empire Victor instead. I don't feel that it's redundant if you have Lyra, Devotion, or Bake. Empire Victor to me is in its own league, okay? The fragrance that I'm reminded of with this fragrance is actually Kayali Silk Santal, but make it more intoxicating and gourmand. Yeah, they are not dupes at all, okay? I just find them sharing something very similar. But yeah, as mentioned, this is more of like the gourmand version and definitely more addictive. When it comes to longevity and projection, I find it close to being beast mode. I definitely recommend this one. And yes, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna stop talking. Good job, Khadlaj. Highly recommend Empire Victor by Khadlaj, the best vanilla in the Middle Eastern market. And last but not the least is just a sample, because I got this sample when I purchased Khadlaj Empire Victor. This is Taskeen Marina by Paris Corner. And you guys, I'm so happy to actually receive a sample of this because I am very, very curious about this fragrance. And this fragrance is basically orange, grapefruit, musk, blackcurrant, and amber. It is a beautiful, uplifting, fruity, musky scent, perfect to use this summertime. I find it beautiful because I love the combo of orange and grapefruit in here. What I normally see is either just orange and lemon or just grapefruit and some woody notes. But in here, it is the orange and grapefruit combo plus the uplifting blackcurrant that makes this fragrance very appealing. Very beautiful scent in my opinion. Like, yes, I will wear this fragrance. Really nice, fruity, floral, musky, ambery scent. I don't find this fragrance juvenile because this has some lily of the valley, jasmine notes as well, just floating in the background. This to me is more of a fruity scent. Yeah, actually now I'm starting to get some peaches as well. So yeah, imagine peaches, orange, and grapefruit. Yes, sounds like a summer dream. Beautiful scent. So that is my thought about Taskeen Marina. Oh, and when it comes to longevity and projection, this one lasts around 4 to 6 hours with moderate projection. So that wraps up my review of this interesting Middle Eastern fragrances. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of them or if you are interested in buying them. Oh, by the way, if you would love to see more of my Middle Eastern perfume reviews, please check out my playlist because I have reviewed so many already and they're all in my playlist, okay? Thank you all so much for watching and see you on my next one. Bye!